Somewhere in Indonesia, there is an island where giant dragons still rule. No knights, no castles, no myths, just real monsters. These are Komodo dragons, the largest and most terrifying lizards alive on Earth. At first glance, they may look slow and lazy, but that illusion disappears the moment they begin to hunt. A fully grown Komodo dragon can grow over 10 feet long and weigh more than 150 pounds. Its claws are sharp. Its teeth are serrated like a shark's. And hidden inside its mouth is something even deadlier: venom. When a Komodo dragon bites its prey, the venom prevents blood from clotting and sends the victim into shock. The prey weakens, bleeds, and slowly loses the strength to escape. But here's the terrifying part. The dragon doesn't always kill instantly. Sometimes it follows its victim for hours, or even days, waiting patiently for it to collapse. Then the feast begins. Komodo dragons are ruthless hunters capable of taking down deer, wild boars, monkeys, and even water buffalo much larger than themselves. They don't chew like humans. They rip flesh apart violently and swallow huge chunks whole. Some have even been seen eating bones, hooves, and entire animals in minutes. And yes, humans have also been attacked. Villagers living near Komodo habitats are forced to stay alert at all times because these reptiles can move far faster than most people expect. In short bursts, a Komodo dragon can sprint surprisingly fast enough to catch an unprepared human. But the scariest thing about these creatures may not be their strength. It's their intelligence. Scientists have discovered that Komodo dragons can recognize routines, ambush prey strategically, and even display problem-solving behavior. They are ancient predators perfectly designed for survival. Living relics from a prehistoric world. Creatures so powerful and terrifying that many people believe they inspired the legends of dragons themselves. Now imagine standing alone on an empty island, hearing heavy footsteps behind you, and turning around to see a giant Komodo dragon staring directly at you. What would you do? The air becomes heavy, hot, silent. You try not to move, but the creature has already noticed you. Its forked yellow tongue flickers in and out of its mouth, tasting the air like a living sensor. To a Komodo dragon, the world is invisible scent trails. And once it locks onto your smell, it rarely forgets. Every slow step it takes feels deliberate, calculated. Its muscular body drags across the dry ground while its claws scrape against the earth like knives. Then suddenly, it stops, watching, waiting. Komodo dragons are ambush predators. Instead of wasting energy chasing prey endlessly, they prefer patience. One perfect strike. That's all they need. In the wild, they hide near trails and water sources where animals gather. The moment prey comes too close, the dragon explodes into action. And despite their massive size, they are terrifyingly fast. Witnesses have described Komodo attacks as violent explosions of dust, claws, teeth, and raw power. The victim barely has time to react. One bite can tear deep into muscle and flesh. And once blood hits the air, the hunt truly begins. Scientists once believed deadly bacteria inside the dragon's mouth killed its prey. But later discoveries revealed something even more frightening. Komodo dragons produce venom powerful enough to weaken animals rapidly. Their venom lowers blood pressure, causes massive bleeding, and sends prey into shock. Even if the victim escapes, it may already be doomed. The dragon simply follows, slowly, relentlessly, for hours, sometimes days, tracking the scent of weakness until the prey finally collapses from exhaustion. Then the dragon arrives to claim its meal. And what happens next is brutal. Komodo dragons don't eat politely. They devour prey with terrifying aggression, using powerful neck muscles to rip apart flesh while swallowing enormous chunks whole. Their flexible jaws and expandable stomachs allow them to consume unbelievable amounts of meat in one sitting. Some can eat nearly 80% of their body weight at once. After feeding, their bodies become swollen and heavy as they drag themselves away to rest under the burning sun. But life on Komodo Island is merciless. Food is limited. Competition is savage. And these dragons will eat almost anything to survive. Birds, snakes, monkeys, dead animals, even smaller Komodo dragons. Yes, these giant reptiles are cannibals. Young Komodo dragons spend much of their early lives hiding in trees because adult dragons may hunt and eat them. Imagine being born into a world where your own species wants to devour you. Only the smartest survive. Only the strongest rule. And perhaps that's why Komodo dragons have existed for millions of years. They are survivors from another age. Living weapons created by nature itself. Creatures that seem less like animals, and more like something pulled straight out of a nightmare. Even today, scientists continue discovering new things about them. Some researchers believe Komodo dragons can detect tiny traces of blood from miles away. Others study their armor like skin, reinforced with tiny bone structures beneath the scales that act almost like natural chainmail. Everything about them is built for dominance.